Hi there, hi, good morning. This is Liz Davis. I am a nutritionist and I specialise in digestive health for busy women. So I help busy women with their IBS symptoms, bloating, and all the other horrible digestive symptoms that go along with all that, and can make life really unbearable for you. So I use state-of-the-art testing and coaching, supplements, lifestyle changes, etc., to really help to bring that balance back for you and help to get things ticking over again nicely. So what I was going to talk to you about today is zinc deficiency, because zinc deficiency is one particular deficiency that can be quite common in people who have compromised digestive capacity, as well as there are a few other groups of people who may find their zinc dips a bit low at times as well. So I shall go into that for you, and I shall go into the signs to look out for and the best food sources and supplements, etc., and dosing that you need to focus on if you want to kind of really, or you feel like you need to give those levels a little bit of a boost. Okay, so zinc deficiency is it's quite, as I say, it's quite common amongst certain groups. It's not a massive problem particularly, but it can be at times. So the reason being is that zinc isn't produced by our bodies. It's something we need to get from our diet or from supplementation. And it's not something that we need a lot of. We only need a little bit, and that will really help to keep several systems in the body ticking over. So I'll go into what those might be for you just now. So you need it for healthy functioning of the immune system. You may have seen it added to supplements that you can take to boost your immunity, say cold and flu supplements, things like that. It's a critical mineral for helping everything immune related tick over nicely. You need it for your DNA repair. You need it for taste and smell. And vision as well. You may see sometimes as people age, they may get zinc deficient. This is a bit to do with stomach acid as well, but it can be implicated in age-related macular degeneration, as well as other vision problems as well. Okay, it's anti-inflammatory. As I say, it's brilliant for fighting infections. It's also great for skin and hair health. If you're trying to conceive, it's absolutely critical so that you can to help you get a healthy conception going on there. It's vital for your thyroid function and also for mind and mood as well. So stress levels, moods, anxiety, things like that, it can really help improve with those. So you want to be making sure you've got adequate levels going on in all those circumstances. So basically, if you've got impaired gut health, or you are primarily if you have primarily plant-based diet, so if you're vegetarian, strict vegetarian, or a vegan, you may find that your zinc levels drop a bit low, or may drop a bit low. This is because a lot of the plant sources of zinc are tightly bound to something called phytic acid, so it stops your body absorbing it properly. Sorry, it's a bit noisy here today. We've got all sorts going on. So yeah, with the gut problem as well, you may have heard me talk before about leaky gut. I've got a whole other video all about leaky gut. And zinc supplementation certainly has been shown to be really helpful for a leaky gut. It can really help to mend those junctions between the cells for you. And also conversely, a zinc deficiency will be implicated in leaky gut as well. So if you are deficient, it can go towards causing a leaky gut situation. Ditto with diarrhea. I mean, chronic diarrhea can be a sign of zinc deficiency, and likewise a zinc deficiency can cause diarrhea. Diarrhea can cause a zinc deficiency as there as well. So that's like a vicious cycle thing you've got going on. So yeah, it's also critical for your gut microbes too. If you want healthy functioning gut microbes, you need plenty of zinc going on, and that's another reason why you need adequate levels of zinc for your gut health. So how do you know if you are kind of suffering from a zinc deficiency unwittingly? As I say, eye health may take a nosedive. If you've got chronic diarrhea, this could be a problem as well with zinc deficiency. Hair loss, vision problems, losing your sense of taste and smell, poor appetite, bad mood, mouth ulcers. The little white flecks on your nails can be a sign that you may be zinc deficient as well. That's all kind of knitted into this poor wound healing that we see in zinc deficiency. So the best food sources by far are going to be seafood, so things like oysters, crab, things like that. I mean, it's not those aren't foods we tend to eat loads of nowadays, but they are the best source by far. Failing that, then you're looking at red meat, chicken, etc. Poultry are great sources too, as well as dairy food, so anything made out of dairy. You'll find a lot of zinc in whole grains and legumes, beans, etc., chickpeas and so on. It's also found in nuts, but as I say, unfortunately, it's not quite so readily absorbed from those sources because of the phytic acid. So if you are primarily a plant-based eater, which is great, you may not be getting quite enough zinc quite as much as you need, though, unfortunately. So if you're supplementing, looking at supplements, if you're taking a good quality multivitamin and mineral, that should give you plenty of zinc, or as much zinc as you need. As I say, you don't need tons of it, but between 10 and 15 milligrams is adequate, and most multis will supply you with that. I wouldn't go out and take a single zinc supplement. You don't need all that zinc unless you've been advised by your healthcare provider. You know, if you've had tests and it's shown that you're low in zinc, then you may want to take that level of supplementation. But for most people, just taking it as part of a multivitamin and mineral is absolutely fine. Or as I say, it's often added to immune supplements as well, and so if you take extra when you're feeling poorly, then that's absolutely fine as well, because your body will chomp through zinc like mad when you're ill with flu or anything like that. Okay, but the key with it is really to make sure you're absorbing it properly and make sure your digestive system is in really good shape. That will help with the absorption of zinc and also all your other minerals as well. Okay, so I hope you found that helpful, and if you would like to speak to me, then do use the link below. I shall put a link to my diary in the chat below, and you can book in for your free 30-minute chat. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.